sick, no lymph nodes is swollen. They told me even when the record skip, keep it rolling on the shoulder like a California highway patrolman. Launch codes were stolen and sold by Ed Snowden. I fled to Rome and told him address me as a Roman. I'm still in photos posing with my own omen. A thumping kicker for me to slam like Hulk Hogan is something like a plain bumper sticker, no slogan. This something for the shooters and back and forth commuters who never knew the difference in laws and jurisprudence. I feel as though it's safe to assume that to the students and non-congruent to the way that me and Doom do this. You checking the top 2 of 1,000 intelligent chaps with rap projects and housing developments. Cooler cross-legged on a crate like it's elegant. Try to hate, I'm puffing up your face like a pelican. Highly enveloped and activating my melanin. Y'all failing to see what's shaking besides gelatin. News bulletin, I refuse to take the medicine. Fuck a thick skin, I got me an exoskeleton. The black collar feral and a lobster. Deliver like an obstetrician but not a doctor. Bring the Cambridge, the Websters, the Oxfords. The picture too long to watch. See the synopsis. Compensated for playing nice, it's optics. Product of the last poets and the wax prophets. I stop it, it's beyond out of pocket. Dunzo, I hit the gun show and got a rocket. Catastrophic, supreme microphonist. In Mexico, we the legendary Dos Cajones. Brothers, both components. Utter close to colas, court holders. With bars as hard as Angolas.
Doom get rude with the dude off chips. The mood switch, he chewed off strips of a brood witch. Danger make a groove off a glitch. Major boo booty twitch and the crew rich bitch. Always wanted to say that, ever since the days in hallways taunting the stray cat. The one he often frequently slapped around, all the while waited then graduated cap and gown. Hated the rap sound, debated the crap until he felt he had it mapped down. Enough to have the game trapped and bound. Scratching the crown with the names of lames who yapped the noun. Or verb for that matter, had no data for a herb who chatter. Oh, Eric Estrada, fat rat, the mask made him batty as a Mad Hatter. Known for his absurd word choices, and will ignore you if you ask him if he heard voices. Look, the energy is crazy. Far as he was concerned, the enemy was lazy. Your attention please, freeze. He came to seize the free cheese before he flees to Belize. In case you forgot to mention, squeeze these. Just keep it on a need-to-know basis. They knew he was a Negro, so no need to show faces. Back in the days of no laces, on a slow pace, they used to say he might could go places. Whatever the cases, the card he played was ace of spades, but no races. A spastic, some call loony. When he split a tune, sarcastic as Paul Mooney.
Understand my sense of urgency. I'm the cat that put emergence in emergency. More than half of mine to save my whole community. I'm just not certain what something like that'll do to me. Sandy's on the mountain pitching for the home team. All the information's listed on the home screen. Once I started, ain't no switching out the plan B. Once I started, ain't no screaming out it can't be. You can catch the bluest ribbon in the Red Sea, or you can catch the truant living in the Dead Sea. Magic lingers while the fingers on your screen scroll. Please believe it, you can read it in the sea scrolls. Fortune frowns on anybody out to take lives. If you're considering a silly thing, then take 5. I am avid as I'm having me a great time. I'm aware you might have heard this through that grapevine. When I'm chomping on a bit, it ain't a bit dull. If you want it, you can get it through your thick skull. See, I grew up on Atari playing Pitfall. See, I grew up on Safari in the brick walls. I'm a composite of many different aspects. I'm an undercover operative of Aztecs. Bastion Rod and Falco trying to spot Artex. Examining the outdoors for the spot mark X. Behind the wheel of True's Land Cruiser, I cruise land. Listen and you'll hear it, it's a spirit that moves, man. Picking out a jacket for hijacking a news van. Rappers don't know diddly, but me, I'm a blues man. I'll be on it like I saw it with a bird's eye. If it's doable, I done it on my first try. Breaker, peep the fan, I'm about to break fly. Every bit of data fatter than a steak fry. Doing what I gotta to remain on the blacklist. Up until you find out that was only a catfish. Every other human come including an asterisk. Thank you all for snoozing, not for using my last wish.
Pitched a few snowballs, skipped a slew of roll calls, dipped into the sewer, grew his hair out like a troll doll, blew the manhole cover up to the sand bluff, down to the river, took a knee with my hands cupped. Man ate free to hydrate or be ambushed. The slant grow from look at them gutter heavens, I can't look. King upsetter, surely cursed be the name. Every word I urgent love letter bursting into flames. Editor-in-chief at the Blood Letter Gazette. Every drip on the cement could fill up another cassette. And does. Reaper knocking at me through the diner glass and vitamin. Yes, I know the die is cast, now try the grits. Let him get the check and off for 30 seconds clear to run. It's 10 before he skipped the other 20 on some here I come. Which way to go? Straight and follow any trace of spirit gum. Mustache and glasses disappearing to the zero sum. No road atlas, only roads to Damascus. What a roses are for growing, not for throwing at some pageant. Y'all just pinning little ribbons on each other as catfish. Swimming in a chasm between what you publish and practice. I wake up every day and move different than I used to. Smarter than whichever bears, assuming that you do too. Doozy after doozy up and brushing off the lab coat. Cold bath, both staff back on his max road. Just tapping to the tape gun, mail you back to Hasbro. Bring me to the big cheese, all I see is crab toast. All you see is parachutes raining from the Matmos. All I see is parody and parroting and plateaus. Round here, that's pretty much a cousin to the flatline. I would rather level up than fraternize with magpies. Patron saint of isolation, hard of palm and graphite. Teaching kids to put away the crack pipe. That's life.
Knowledge is the planchanga in the stand Allah. Body matter is shifting amorphously as glowing lamp lava. In weed man casa, I demand dollars. Diagram is a mandala. Graham died, now she Sam Sarah with the grand armor. Spread seeds, playing man collar. Cultivate you, I'm a man farmer. Desert sand gardener, stone hand carver. Trim crops, I'm a land barber. Cam candy land wonka, the glucose for ant larva. Weapon advanced clamped, I am dark. Deep as a god, the chief of the Shambhala. Earth flat, I'm off edge, I ran farther. Polyglotted gematria. When I'm talking to Jah, I got a stenographer. I pray to myself, I'm not an idolater. Allah salallahu ala hay wasala. Before I was able to hold the bottle up, mama gave me a marker, I drew the cobbler. Give me a foot, I take a kilometer. Thirsty, I drink the mercury from a thermometer. Get your product up. I could breathe in an empty jar and then sell it for a profit at the market, bruh.
Francis Coppola's Dracula, godfather them. Monstrous, siphon the body's blood of phlebotomers. By the goddess colostrum up. I give a Romulus, a twatibus, open like the mouth of a hippopotamus. That's a portmanteau for hip-hop anonymous. Like turducken and liger and Tygon and such. Flodicius, Odyssey, by the ominous. Rocker Oculus is binoculars, watch your omnitrix. As I bit into forbidden fruit, I grew a tree inside my living room to dig into its hidden roots. As I bit into forbidden fruit, I bit into forbidden fruit, bit into forbidden fruit. I see it's visible, but is it true? Ignorance is blissful, though it's pitiful. Originals ain't really new. As I bit into forbidden fruit, I bit into forbidden fruit, bit into forbidden fruit. Masterful decoder. I created the letter S after grappling a cobra. My flask is full of African aboga. Chatting with the shadow of Jehovah. Only question that I asked is, can they roll up? Atoms, I control them like a classical composer. As I sat upon the sofa, wrapped up in a toga. Bleeding, leaking plasma to my hat is a corona. Not the log or the crown of the last act of Ayatollah. As a child, I was magical and sober. As an adult, I'm an addict who's in battle with persona till this earth-based sabbatical is over. And when I die, I hope I get my graduate's diploma. Unless I'm held back for not passing what I'm supposed to and end up in night classes with the grown-ups I'm the ass that didn't show up. Purple rain has a lavender aroma. I knew I should have married Apollonia. If Sleeping Beauty's dragons at the castle, I'll attack him when I stroll up, drink his blood from out the chalice in Sonoma. Infiltrate the army, give the acid to the soldiers. Kidnap an admiral and smack him out his coma. Turn into a vegan just to eat his Adam's apple for the culture. With the ravenous savagery of a vulture, deep throat you. Handcraft a living statue from a boulder. Anatomy's a sculpture made of plaster with a motor. If not a god, I can't imagine being closer. Tell Anubis the jackal I need a chauffeur. Talisman beholder, relaxing in the cabin with an ogre named Fiona with a satchel full of coca for the lower. Sell a fair old like an Egypt boss. Read the walls in Giza halls, I see the flaws. I could see the Mars on the cedar bark, pointing me to north. Align it with Ursa Minor gleaming stars. He the boss, meaning me the boss. He's me, even Hermes. Trismegistus, genius thought. He is thought. Climb tree, he is sloth. Though the ascent is slow, I'm reaching Darth. It wasn't Shimon that rode up the Zohar. I mow raw like Rita Raposa's Goldar. Lone Star, scare up inside a closed jar. Right around the neck of Kabbalah, cause I'm a choke mom. As I bit into forbidden fruit, I grew a tree inside my living room to dig into its hidden roots. As I bit into forbidden fruit, I bit into forbidden fruit, bit into forbidden fruit. I see it's visible, but is it true? Ignorance is blissful, though it's pitiful. Originals ain't really new. As I bit into forbidden fruit, I bit into forbidden fruit, bit into forbidden fruit. I'm trying to buy happiness, selling pain. Listen to my heart first, then my brain. Breaking all the rules in the devil's game. Nothing left to lose, even less to gain. I'm trying to buy happiness, selling pain. Some people sell souls just to get the fame. Still waiting for a savior that never came. God's name ain't the same when it's said in vain. Lost mine, trapped beneath the scalp that my hair is stitched. Hair is very thick from the heritage. Heretic, air so sharp like a heretic. Talk, cyclical clock, watch where the risk. Born where the risk is higher than reward, shit is perilous.
Bloody is the color of the narrative. See the hidden meanings in the words if you're aware of it. I see the rapist and the therapist. I go there and piss on myself, struggling in a chair to sit. Russia to prepare the scripts. Sensory impaired and stiff. Bro, I swear this is the weirdest trip. I stared and made the mirror glitch. Visions of me bleeding. Body all red like Eddie and Delirious, except it ain't hilarious. All I see is red like the color of an apple. Took a megabyte, share it, then I tear a bit. Eyes clouds empty. Seeded all the fruit of my labor that most lyricists rapping in this Arabic. Lyrics Arabic, written and fired a lit, lighter in the Arabic. Silence, you can hear it click. Deaf people see my mouth move and they fear my lips. Blind people hear the blaring pitch and both ears are drip. Blood on the holy field. They started guarding like Eve and Adam, cause I'm errorless. Beating up the mic while I'm rapping like the trainer that prepares the fist. Weapons in my hands, heavy arms, I can barely lift. Like I'm embarrassed by my hairy pits, carry clips, travel with the pistol, call me Peter Panamerovich. Even though I'm Nerdinix, if I pass away, that's a rare assist. Crossover, cause a planetary shift. If I ever die, it's cause I cleared the dish. Crooked as the flail I was buried with. Tales from the scary crypt. Spirit errand miss, slip through an error in the open atmospheric rift. Searching for somewhere to fit, anxious to experience, staring a new spirit ship. I need a womb that can bear the prince, like a very thick version with a set of Mother Mary hips. My rebirth is like God saying here's a gift. I still remember when we didn't know that fear exists. Life was sweeter than a swisher with a cherry tip. My parents derelicts got me smoking vegetation at a derelict. Turned me to a heretic. They call it heresy. Anytime you heresy this clear and crisp. In God's name, I swear to this. I'm trying to buy happiness, selling pain. Listen to my heart first, then my brain. Breaking all the rules in the devil's game. Nothing left to lose, even less to gain. I'm trying to buy happiness, selling pain. Some people sell souls just to get the fame. Still waiting for a savior that never came. God's name ain't the same when it's said in vain. I get permission from the elderly. Patiently waiting for the bell to ring. I'm fighting temptation that put the spell on me. Bloody colon, knuckle swollen. Buster Douglas in his lucky moment. Stolen belt buckle golden. Clutch Vulcan, Sultan, son of Odin. Chosen, drunk a potion from a bubbling cauldron. Coping, my capacity for love is frozen. Left my inner Romeo like young DeRozan. Dumped my soul twin, brung the hoes in. Rumps bulging, double-throated. Scoliosis. Arch your back till a button knows it. Under drug hypnosis, and my mother knows it. Guns, roses, buzzing locusts. Another omens that begun unfolding. Giants get the Muggsy Bogues. Some fly with the wax wings of Icarus. Return of the Black King is imminent. Vital organs are actually instruments. Feeling lit, pass me the filament. Live a myth, mad deep predicaments. Finna rip, athletes with ligaments. Back need a split in it. Little infants speak native tongue fluently and pass it as gibberish.
I phonetically spell team with I in it. Let me borrow your bike, I'll be back in 5 minutes. You won't see me for a week or two, and when you do, I won't even remember meeting you. You know that little voice you hear deep in you? Mine only says I'm God in repeating loops. Ghost illustrator, it's me, it's true. Sneaking through everything Alex Gray think he true. I've seen a blind baby play peekaboo. Even seen a few Pikachus out in East Peru. Reality's a fallacy you think is true. If you don't believe in me, I don't believe in you. But unidentifiable to normal eyes. As I stare at the horizon, I see Horus rise. Getting comfortable with death before I die. Mortal man on the surface, a mortal lord inside. Higher than the pitch when the porpoise cries. Talking to the dolphins, this is John Lilly's story time. As I journey this imaginary portal ride. Prophecy of the Babylonian Mordecai.
It's the beat. I hear it in my sleep sometimes. Blare it in your Jeep so your peeps can stare at the rhymes. Real rhymes, not your everyday hologram. Even when ribs is touching, never swallow the ham. He'd rather eat a sand sandwich salad. It might need salt like your man's bland ballad. A lot of stuff happens that the news won't tell yous. Blues on L juice, snooze all hell loose. Break it, take it like the good, the bad, the ugly. Break it rolling through your hood in the caddy buggy. Anywho's, sees walking all out in the street without any shoes. I guess it's better than some funky socks. You need to get her some skips before she catch the monkeypox. She wanna hear the beatbox. Take pills and make fake krills to sheetrock. Sing it, bring it back to your laboratory. While he's in his oratory, glorious like a horror story. The mask is like Jason. He told the place not to let the basket type case in. He might be some type of wacko, looking for a chance to heat the pipes like a crack hole. He said, blessed be the Lord, who believe any mess they read up on a message board. If so, I got a bridge for the Lolo. Them type fools go into the popo. Here, orange peel L's for the whole tier. Feel like you been going the whole year. Came home to old gear. It was just ish when he first scooped it. At least you get to sit out in New York and curse stupid. He plead the fifth and sip wine stiffly. Patiently come up and be spiffy in a jiffy.
I was in my cell, I clicked my heels 3 times. Pink Just Tools, my khaki suit, mastermind, water whip. Toss the coke in the Ecoline, platinum and gold. Right English hat to the side, immaculate rhyme. It's so obvious, watching the world from up top. Snakeskin binoculars, red companions. Cause X is on the suede mansion. My bedroom had a bedroom, my wrist be dancing. My bedroom had a bedroom, my wrist be dancing. My wrist be dancing.
Voices in my head from choices that I dreaded choosing. Cautions I should've took heed. Lost in my weed, steady losing. Thug stripes, badges of honor. Forced to succeed, hoes on their knees. Fucking with millionaires, killers and thieves. I fucked until there's no feeling where I bust and I pee. I lusted cars, but I suffered and my scars run deep. I stay to myself one deep. Pray to my God, cause he say when it's hard, get on one knee and ask God for forgiveness. Fuck the cash, the ice. Ferraris with 220 on the dash when your life ain't right. See niggas smile up in your face and stick a knife in your back. Snake shake your hand and got his dick up in your wife back. Why is it like that? It's life black. This is the game. The way I see it, both bitches and niggas, it's the same. I trust myself. I can't fuck myself. When hoes leave and no weed, I still know me. Just myself. Fear's weakness. Learn from what experience teaches. Beware leeches. They vampires. My secrets never follow. Cause most niggas are straight up cowards. Take care of my body's the temple. My mind is the power.